Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Brittany with B Design. I'm an interior designer, course creator, podcast host, artist, homeowner, and many more unofficial titles. But I've been working in the interior design and home building industry for over 13 years, and I know about building dream homes. I help people do it every day. I like to be efficient, fun, and informative, so let's just jump right in and talk about the number one pain point most of you are experiencing right now. You being people who are trying to or even thinking about building a new home or extensively remodeling an existing one. Do you have any idea what it is? Without a doubt, I can tell you it's the overwhelming amount of decisions that you have to make. Just that sheer thoughts is a roadblock for a lot of people. And I almost don't want to tell you how many there are, because sometimes if you know how hard something is going to be, you won't even start. But I'm going to take the gamble because people who work with me are the type of people who are willing to take the best road, which we all know is not necessarily the easiest. But if you are here, it's because you are at least thinking of working with me, and I like people to know what they're getting themselves into and then accept the challenge anyway. So do you have an idea how many decisions you have to make to build your home? And these are just basic decisions, like your kitchen faucet is Delta model, blah, blah, blah. That's one decision. There's a lot of thinking that goes behind that one decision, but it still only counts as one on my list. So I went through the home building process and created this master list, step by step, of every decision that you would have to make on a standard build. There could definitely be more, but it's easily over 300. That might not seem like a ton. Maybe you were expecting a bigger number, but that's a lot considering that behind every decision were countless different companies with a million different options within that one category. And somehow these 300 separate decisions need to come together in a cohesive way that is of the moment yet timeless. And that's an extremely tall order for someone with no design or construction background to take on. It's a tall order for someone even like me who has experience in interior design and construction to take on, without a doubt. So what do people do when they find themselves woefully underprepared for a monumental task in front of them? They start asking advice from everyone. That might seem like a good idea, but I'm going to tell you why it is not. These are the literal questions that I grabbed from a home building Facebook group that I follow. And a lot of you have probably asked the same questions and many more. And I'm going to break it down about why these are not good questions to ask. So first one, show me your chandeliers in your entryway and dining area. I'm looking for something that really makes a statement. That does not speak to any certain style or objective. There are a million ways to make a statement and a lot of different statements to make. Again, super open-ended question. We got our preliminary floor plan back. This is our first time building, so any and all feedback is so appreciated. Any and all? Really? Like, are you going to ask your super traditional neighbors if they like your uber contemporary floor plan? Or would you consult your 20-year-old niece about the storage needs for you and your family of 5? No, of course not. You shouldn't, because they don't know anything about what you need in a home. So they are not going to give you the right advice. Don't even put that in your brain. Next question. Hey everyone, has anyone hated something about their new home build and had it drive you completely nuts? Okay, well, we are all very particular creatures. I am super particular. I know that. It has caused a lot of issues in my life, but I, through a lot of work for myself, have finally seen it as a strength. We are all very particular and in very different ways. What drives one person crazy doesn't even faze the next person. So this is just a really unfair question to ask. Like, consider the toilet paper controversy. It is a super simple question. Do you think the toilet paper should unroll from the top or from the bottom? Not a big question, but for some people, this will spark a heated debate. What drives one person crazy is not the same as what drives the next person crazy. Again, a decision you have to make for yourself. Okay, next question. We finally found a foundation. How much longer for a 1,600 square foot home? Whew, that's a big question, actually. Like, while you are at it, why don't you ask how long it takes to plan a wedding or conceive a child or hunt a deer? It really depends on a number of variables that you are not speaking to. That could vastly change depending on how prepared you are, what sort of home you are building, and what sort of crew are you working with. Is there one person building your house or 100? That makes a big difference. There are a number of factors involved with all of these questions, and if you base your expectations on some random person telling you that it should take 6 weeks from now, well, you are just setting yourself up for heartbreak. Maybe it will be done that fast, but I doubt it. Just don't do that to yourself. So here is my best advice for combating this number one issue. Stop asking for advice. This probably sounds crazy to someone who is just entering this process. Like, what do you mean, stop asking for advice? I don't know anything. I mean, stop asking these open-ended questions that can be interpreted in any way. Stop asking strangers to make life decisions for you. Only you know what you want or need to live your best life. You might say that you have no idea, but you do. When you close your eyes, what do you see? Everyone sees something different. Images stick in our mind for a reason. You feel more comfortable in certain spaces or around specific materials. We are all different. So of course, what makes each of us comfortable, productive, happy, whatever feeling that you are trying to create in your home, whatever combination of space and finishes makes us feel that way, is as unique as we are. If you want a cookie cutter home that kind of works for everybody, something that appeals to the general masses, then by all means, get all the advice in the world. But I don't think that's what you want. That's why you're here, because you want to do something a little different. Something that speaks only to you. That's better than everyone else's because it's exactly what you want. You want to build your dream home. And after everything I just said, a lot of you are still here and still ready to start a home building project. And that makes me super excited. You are my people. You are the ones that understand that the road is hard, but want to take the trip anyway. And I can tell you that you absolutely can. It is totally possible. And I know that you can do it because I help people do it every day. I am an interior design Sherpa, helping people climb this mountain and making dreams come true daily. Building a home is never easy. There will be issues. It will take longer than you think. Things will get back ordered or just never show up. And that could mean your crew. Money will fly around like bats on a cheap Halloween movie, going here and there and everywhere. Like, your sanity and determination and relationships will be tested. But you will have the opportunity to build your dream home, to share your point of view, what you see when you close your eyes, because the vision that you have for your home, the way you foresee your space is exactly right, and no one can tell you otherwise. Your vision deserves to be seen. Do not feel like you have to do it the way everyone else does or the way it's always been done. This is your space, your dream, and your life. Your home should be undeniably you, and only you can create that. Only you have the vision. I am here to show you how to turn that vision into a reality. So stop asking everyone what they think you should do. Do what you want to do and don't look back. It can be amazing. It will be amazing. You are amazing. So if you need more information, check out the website, b-design.us. Sign up for the mailing list, get the project checklist, listen to the podcast, whatever you need. We've got it going on. I am Brittany with B-Design, and it's time for you to get excited and start building your dream home.